said, I'll tell you all the story about the joker and the thief. I said, I'll tell you all about the joker and the thief in the night.
I just wanna rock, body out of y'all.
Damn, damn.
MC, make another hit.
Whoa.
This ain't what you want.
Project
This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. Ha! 1600 block. I just wanna rock. I just wanna I just wanna rock. Body out of ya. Shorty got that body out of ya. No time, set up. You gon' kill my vibe. Stand on my money, don't know my size. Pick them sides, and you better choose wisely. That's my high. 1, 2, 3, 4, throw up to 5. That's my high.
Damn.
1, 2, 3, 4, throw up to 5.
MC, make another hit.
Whoa.
This ain't what you want.
Project
This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. It's hard to yell when the in your mouth. Come on. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Yeah. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
VIP coming live from the VIP. Heard the nightlife, lost life without me. Both feds in the state wanna see by me. The whole city got pissed, heard he got 3. That other rapper got it, but shouted he not out. Who set the city on fire soon as he got free? The king back now, don't even know how to act now. Hit the club, get before I sat down. Still ballin', money stacked tall in the shack now. Still push a button to let the roof on the lack down. I'm on the road doing shows, put my Mac down. Mississippi to Philly, Albuquerque to Chat Town. I got the crowd yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
All my hot girls yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
All the dope boys yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Front to back, they yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Get with other southern rapper hooded than this. I got rich and I'm still in a hooligan clique. You be rapping by, I'm moving the brick. You talk about, now we're doing it quick. You in the face, you gon' be suing me quick. If I catch another case, I know it truly be missed. So I'ma keep a cool head, stay out of the news headlines, and show these other rappers it's bedtime. It's clear to see that I'm ahead of my time. I cop the chromed out, hard top career with a shine. I got some time, name. I get better with time. Who got a flow and a live show better than mine? I got a packed house yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
All my hot girls yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
All the dope boys yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Front to back, they yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Mic check, 1, 2, 1, 2. You wanna beef with the king? What is you gon' do? When you show up on the scene with a 2, drew on you and your friend and play a little 2-on-2. If you do half of what I do, then you'll be hitting the deck. I gotta to get some respect. I'ma make it hard for another sucker to flex. Show him this ain't the squad or a sucker to test. Pimp, my too large and we way too fresh. Work well with and quick to check a lane like a game of chess. You wanna be better, bring your best.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Front to back, they yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Front yard yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
All my hot girls yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
All the dope boys yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Front to back, they yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
You just heard the sound of the king of the south. From the top.
It's the venue that's had plenty of success come through it since the mid-2010s, as well as a few Lombardi trophies. It's GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Today, two teams hailing from the AFC, between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Kansas City Chiefs. Set to go is the kicker, Harrison Butker. And we're underway from Kansas City. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. First carry here for Ashton Genty. Starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. 2nd down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. The play fake. He'll throw. As his man, it's DeAndre Hopkins. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. It's a 24. Gash, and it gives them the first down.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Throwing off the play fake. That's taken in nicely by Brock Bowers. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
He's able to manage a couple on that run.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Working now from the gun. Escapes the pocket. And he brings it in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. So that right there, exactly what you're looking for in the opening drive of the game.
And these opening drives are tone setters. You come out flat, maybe go 3 and out. Sometimes there's a carryover effect, Kate, but here, they were sharp, they were crisp, and they grabbed the early lead.
That one right down the middle. And the Raiders will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Return starts at the 3. Making some progress here. Races past midfield. Hits the 20. Touchdown on an incredible return. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Takes the handoff, now to throw. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Intended target, Dante Thornton Jr. So that brings up 2nd down. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. And they're going to throw out of the gun. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's a Vegas 1st down.
A gain of 13 yards.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. This is Cox, that's Bowers working downfield. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. A gain of 30 yards on that play. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st down. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Hauled in, again it's Bowers. And he'll go down here at the 16.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook is wide open.
This is Genty on 2nd. And that's going to be an 8-yard gain, it looks like, as it puts them in goal to go.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's when you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Genty from the gun. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into 3rd and goal.
I know from the position as a quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Big play for this offense. It's 3rd and goal. Here he goes, 3rd and long. He rolls to his right. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. No luck finding his receiver that time. So now they're left with 4th and goal. Out comes the kick team to attempt this field goal. It's only a chip shot from the right hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. That's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball at the 35 to begin this drive. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Here we go, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. This one's to Rice on the right side. And he's short of the first after a mile gain. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
On 3rd down, Walker. He's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. That's a pickup of 9. And that's a Chiefs first down.
And the Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
It's the end of the first in this AFC West showdown. Scoreboard shows 10-7. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. About set for the second quarter. Chiefs football here. They're looking at first down here.
70 Lion.
Now looking to throw. Taking a deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
The offense not shy about sending them downfield to try and stretch that secondary. Even still, one of the deeper targets you'll see him get. It's a shame they couldn't find a connection.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. 2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Back to throw now. This is cut downfield by Rice. And they are set excellently. This is down to the 18. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom, connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
In the red zone on first. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
They've got 3 tight ends on this 1st and goal, thinking run or play action.
19, Tiger, 9, low, low, unlock line, unlock line.
Walker can't push it across. They make the stand. It looks like they might have stopped him a little bit behind the line, too. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this, too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Got it, ready?
Thankfully, not a big loss last play. They're at the 2, 2nd and goal.
Ready?
Quick pass, right side, complete. And that's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs finish up their opening drive. Travis Kelce, the touchdown. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure of what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
That one splits the uprights. And the Chiefs take a 4-point lead.
Harrison
Butker on now to kick this one away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. First play is going to be a give to Jency. Escapes the defender. This great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
They've got first down here from the 36. Looking in the air here. Lasers this one deep down the middle. And he's in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. DeAndre Hopkins, the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Raiders push their lead to 3. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. It's Brashard Smith now with the return. He lost the football, and they steal it back on the return. And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
Just look at everyone flying down the field. But when they fly down the field, they got 2 things in mind, Kate. Number 1, get the returner down. And number 2, separate the ball if you can. It's rare that it happens, but it sure is exciting when it does.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Shotgun give here to Jency. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
The Chiefs adding a man to their secondary for this 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw. One of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good than get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Here's Smith on the return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. First call here coming from the shotgun. Completed over the middle. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
going to throw it. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
So still 10 to go on second from the 33-yard line. Here's a throw. That's taken in by the rookie out of Cincinnati. At the 20. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs get a late score and tie it before the half. Well, no doubt about it, Brock. That was a route they worked on in practice, and it manifested in a touchdown with the downs counted here.
And no doubt about it, Kate, you grew up watching and celebrating Jerry Rice running that exact route, didn't you?
Yes, sir. You know it. You know it.
He was so good at it. Every receiver could do it some of the time, but Jerry and the best of them, they do it all the time, just like that one right there.
Butker to try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And they'll take the lead.
Chiefs 21, Raiders 20. Harrison Butker to kick off for
Butker on now to kick this one away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Well, come out throwing. And there's a man. It's intercepted. Picked up by Marshawn Lattimore.
Well, the QBs in this league, they love their slot guys. We see it all over the NFL, that close relationship between quarterback and slot receiver. They play in such chemistry. But then when you get a defender that can get in the middle of it and mix it up and read and react in that kind of way, you get interceptions right out of the slot. That is a job well done.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Don't jump. Ready? Move for the move here. Right.
This is a design look for Fields. Only able to get back to the line on that first down play, so no gain. Now the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Rolling from the gun here. That one's incomplete over the middle.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It would be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Third and long for him here. He gets it to Rice. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs grow their lead just before halftime.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? I got single high or too high. Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
Raiders 20. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. And And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up second down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
And off to Genty. Shoots away from one. He's going to get this to the opposing 41. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
So first down from the 41.
Let's go.
Another give here to Genty. They're looking a couple yards past the line. It's Chris Jones, an All-Pro each of the last 3 seasons, who took him down.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Pass play coming here. Chased out to his right. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he gets it down to the 35 before stepping out.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win. And yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. Throwing now off the play action. Taking a chance to the end zone. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. Just can't finish the play.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, they just couldn't quite hang on.
They're going to try to throw for it. Buying some time right. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. Look at that, no worry at all from their sideline, Brock. A 13-yard pickup on 4th down. That was impressive. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go. Tough one to retain through that hit. And now they face second down. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
Try getting that one to Brock Bowers. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining.
That's one of those 3rd down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that gets them back within 5.
Kate, if you're not going to pay a methodical drive off with a touchdown, that's the second best thing you can do. You can take all the time down, the points on the board, maybe a little momentum in heading into halftime.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Making some progress here. And nearly to the 35-yard line before he goes out of bounds. One last play before the break. Drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. This return starts at the 5. He's going well so far. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
For the life of me, I will never understand why you give that returner another shot after he already took one to the house. You could feel it. He's brimming with confidence. He wants you to kick the ball to him, and he nearly took a second one to the house again. He now sets his team up with great field position.
Man downfield, he's got it. It's Worthy. He's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs grow the lead coming out of halftime. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Butker to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chiefs push the lead up to 12.
The score, Chiefs 35, Raiders 23. Harrison
Butker on now to kick this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Giving this to Genty. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. He's dropping back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down. Offense up to the line fast.
That's good for Las Vegas. 1st down. A gain of 4 yards. And the Raiders 1st down.
They go play action on 1st down. Bails out of the pocket quick. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. They'll go play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Well, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
Backfield is empty as they motion him outright. That's complete. Here's the one. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
3 yards. And the Raiders 1st down.
Give up the guts. It's Genty. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
And not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. He's going to throw this one. Jump pass ball in. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
Las Vegas 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
I'll throw it. He'll get this to Tucker. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. But the effort still sets him up with a 1st and goal.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
They go heavy on this 1st and goal. 3 tight ends in the formation. Here's Genty. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Flushed out of the pocket. Look him out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes three, and on.
Took his shot at 6 that time, and that brings up 4th and goal.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
They're going to throw for it on 4th. Buys time, rolling right. And he scores. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders start the second half with some needed points. And they've loved the scoring production he's brought out of their offense. That touchdown gives him 10 on the season. That one splits the uprights. And the Raiders trim the deficit down to 5. So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Here's Smith on the return. Showing a little burst so far. That's a good look on that run back block. He gets this to the 33. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Let's go now. Cut Buffalo 18.
Second and 10, back to throw. And he puts him there under this one, right side. Brought in, inside the 20. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs hold an 11-point advantage. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Butker to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Chiefs push the lead up to 12.
42, Raiders 30. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. They'll motion him out of the backfield. And he put everything he's got behind it. And they took their shots, but unsuccessful on that 1st down throw, swatted away by the defense.
I don't fault the look downfield at all. I mean, that was just a situation there where it's a better defensive play than the offense executing.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Now the first carry for Nick Chubb. He's right up next to that 1st down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
And this defense is going to win this round. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. 4th down coming up.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this. Here's the snap on 4th. Pass complete, screen play. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. That excitement brings us to the end of the quarter. They'll have a shiny new set of downs to play with to start the fourth. It's Raiders football, and they'll need to get to work. They're trailing here late. First and 10 now from the 46. They give inside to John, and he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
7th play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6. Air it out on 3rd. Finds him over the middle. They got the football block, but not the first. That's not just shy of the marker. 4th down. Desperation time here. Going all the way to the end zone here. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate said, you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Monday.
Going on 1st down. Fields. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
Pretty easy to see here. He just simply takes off before he gets full possession, and that is a drop. It's kind of like when a receiver gets a handoff. You got to secure the ball first before you can make anything else happen.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Trying to throw this from the gun. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
You're just not going to win many games in this league when you can't generate a pass rush until the 4th quarter. You needed to feel the impact from this defense earlier and more often in this game. The lack thereof was a big part of what's put them playing from behind in the final stanza of this one.
Will this drive continue? Here comes 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. He's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. Well, most drives should end right there, but they beat the defense and converts on 3rd and 17.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Working now from the gun. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it.
Kate, it's so common that we talk about quarterbacks flushing a negative play, but defenses have to do the same thing as well. When you give up a big play, you got to regroup, you got to calm yourself, and you got to know it's all about the next play. And delivering a sack like that certainly helps.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Left side, it's caught by Rice. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. Good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier. So he gets forward a bunch and gets him the 1st down. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that's a Chiefs 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
red zone on first. Brought in. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs make it a 3-score game in the fourth. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. His third through the air this game. That is his 6th passing score of the game. A lot of quarterbacks could go several weeks without throwing that many touchdowns. And now, keep in mind, he's only one off the NFL record of 7 in a single game. Butker to try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Chiefs go up by 19.
49. Raiders 30. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. From his own end zone, here we go. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. They begin the drive with Chubb. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
Second down pass play coming. Complete out to the right side. And he stopped cold at the spot. Oh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down. Dropping back to throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. Now just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10. Throwing from the gun here. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
That is a DB's best phrase, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
We had it for a moment, but a great defensive play. Jarring loose, incomplete. Couldn't connect with Dante Thornton Jr. So now it's going to be third and long. All right, one more snap before the 2-minute warning. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Sends this to the end zone. That takes us to the 2-minute warning here in KC. Raiders trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. I can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on fourth down. They'll throw for it. Throw is caught by the back. And they are sent off the field. They had to go for it. Defense knew it was coming. That's a turnover on downs.
Hey, I get it, it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out first and 10. Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. That's DeMario Davis. And he takes it in for the touchdown. Great defensive effort late, even if this one's decided. Thrown at the depth where linebackers coming to play in coverage, partner. And sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
You say that. You know what I think about? I think about the depth finder on my fishing boat. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to lurk and could do some serious damage.
Will line up for the two-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he's in for 2. So the progress is being made. The lead drops down now to 11.
49. Raiders 38.
Well, this one not quite over just yet. They've got 3 timeouts at their disposal, but really need to make the unexpected recovery here. And the Chiefs cover up the kick.
point of the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10.
19, target. 79 Broncos.
Airing it out to start this drive. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. He's got it at the 30. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. They get 37 on the play. And that's a Vegas 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
19 tackle. 19 tackle.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Trying to push deep downfield. Intercepted, but oh, wait. Officials say that he wasn't in bounds. The offense can let out a little side relief. 2nd and 10, still at the 28. Shotgun snap, they'll throw. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, kid. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, then let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
Going left side, Bowers has it. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. Through the pace here as the clock continues to run.
That's good for Las Vegas.
They run it from the gun with Chubb. He's got him 6 yards on that carry. It's 2nd down. Working quickly here. Throwing off the play fake. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Nick Bolton has it. And the Chiefs are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
The 2nd down pass. Intercepted. The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
They're going to pass it here. They put some air under it deep down the left. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
It'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. This is a tough spot to punt. Got to convert here on 3rd down.
Here we go.
3rd and long for him here. He is stopped with authority there, but that's something later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that 1st down.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs.
Fields out of the gun. Hauled in by Worthy right side. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's 16 yards on that play. And it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City.
Another Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down.
Don't jump. Ready?
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Fields. Fits it through the middle. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ballgame.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Here we go, son. Green 19, 99. Go.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock. Looking for his wide receiver there. So second down coming up.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those chunk throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
Throwing again on second down. Fields on the move, headed right. Moving right. And oh, he got it! Interception! Jeremy Chinn has got it. And the Raiders will be set up on the 20-yard line following that interception. Well, no louder place in Missouri or Kansas right now as the Chiefs get